Squishmallow decided to release their own building block sets. I bought a bunch of them so we can see if they stack up against the real thing. Let's get started. Alright, so first thing we're gonna take a look at is the cheapest version. You can see we've got a variety of different little critters that you can collect, and I'm just gonna crack it open. Flawless, absolutely. And I'll go ahead and build this. Yeah, so this is the product. It's like a cute little water buffalo, and you can see the chest is the squishy part. I still have 3 more of these little guys to build, so let's go ahead and do that. I do want to mention while I'm building this one, the quality of these bricks are a lot better than I was expecting. It's definitely lighter than your standard Lego brick, but the actual plastic quality feels somewhat similar to the stuff that Lego produces. But early impressions, very good. I like it. And now we got 4 of these little guys. We got a water buffalo, a pineapple, a frog, and I guess this is a Yeti. I think I'm pretty happy with the results. Okay, and now we can build the first play set. So we can build a little farmer's market. This one's called Patty's Farmer's Market. We're opening it like a normal person this time. Oh, I say as I rip it in a very unnormal way. That's okay. Ooh, wait, these are numbered. Oh my gosh, I think this is the first non-Lego product that I've ever reviewed that have numbered bags in any sense of the word. Yeah, we got a 2, and then okay, well, we have an A for this one. That's not exactly what I wanted, but we're improving, we're getting better. This is great. Makes it way easier to build it. To keep this video from being too repetitive, why don't I just clap my hands and we'll jump into the finished product. Okay, let me get the hot take out of the way. I think these instructions are better than Legos. So if you're placing 2 different pieces in the same step, like here, you can see they change the color of the arrow for each piece, and they also just make it really obvious where you're putting the piece, and that's something that I think Lego kind of lacks. That aside, comparisons aside, this is a really cute little build. I really like this. It has a lot of fun little details. And yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about this. I honestly expected to tear these sets apart, but I'm kind of falling in love with them. They're really quaint. Oh, I do really like this flag right here. I love this flag. This is really cute. And also this little tile shape. Yeah, there's a lot to love about this set. Okay, so I have a lot more sets to build. Why don't I just jump to when I have them all built and we can talk about them. All right. And here is the mess that I left in the wake of building all of these sets. But the final product is pretty cool. And what I didn't realize initially was that each one of these little sets has clips. So if I wanted to, I could just go through and connect all of them. I'm not going to, because then it would just be too long of a build. One addendum I did want to make is the instructions for the bigger kits are a little harder to follow just because it stays at the same perspective throughout building the stage. So sometimes it can be a little tough to see exactly where the arrows are pointing and where it's supposed to go. But I still think it has a leg up on Lego's instructions in a lot of ways. Let me scoot all of this aside so we can talk about each one for a second. I really like this one. It's like a little rock and roll stadium concert. It's got this cool dragon. I think the dragon is my favorite of the Squishmallows that they have. And then we have a shark and a bat. And that's pretty neat. We already talked about the farmer's market, but then connected to it, I have the baseball stadium. And that has a duck. He's cute. And a baseball bat. Pretty nice. This one's might be my least favorite. There's just not a lot to it, which is fine. And then we have a little park. I will say all of the printed tiles that are in these sets are really neat. This is just adorable. And then we also have this campfire one, which is cute. It has a Bigfoot and a calico cat, and then these mountains on the back. It's pretty neat. Of course, we have these 4 guys that we built at the beginning. So this is like all of the sets that I bought. These are pretty cool. I think in total these were about $100, which feels way more bang for your buck than Lego typically is. I bought these expecting to like trash on them and then I would like set fire to them or something. But honestly, they made a really good case. They sold me. These are really fun and they definitely have an audience that Lego isn't necessarily tapping into right now. And not only that, I do think they do some of the things better, like instructions. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of these down in the comments below. Yeah, keep on inspiring. Bye.